I actually knew that I was a lesbian from the age of 5, but at the age of 16, I decided no more girl clothes. Mm-hmm. So I guess you can say I really came out at 16.
I came out at the age of 40. It was like feeling suffocated when your voice is trapped inside of you and you can't speak out because you're scared of what's going to happen. Even now, it's still emotional. It wasn't a good feeling or thought of always having to be in the closet. And what was most painful was how I reacted to other people, other homosexuals. I was very mean-mouthed, but because if I joined the other side of the team, then I'm safe.
My mother used to, every time she would see a gay woman, she would say, if one of my children become a dyke, a bull dyke is what they called them back in that day, I'll kill them. So it's like I was afraid, and then I finally said, you know what? She's just gonna have to kill me. When I graduated from high school, I put my suit that I had bought, because I always worked, I put it in my bag, and when I walked across the stage and got my high school diploma, I went to the bathroom and I came back and the dress was gone and the suit was on, and she was like, what the hell is this? I said, this is me.
I feel like it was a trade-off, because what I gained, my children, was most valuable, but I was never really my true self. I could never express myself. I always hid. And I got divorced, okay? You know, that was a big thing, and I realized I needed to be who I am. That's where I came out at when I was living in Hawaii. I lived there for 23 years. And the Hawaiians, the culture is so much different than us. It's very accepting. They feel that if you are a gay man, then you have a spirit inside of you, which the family honors. And everybody wants to have that spirit. They call it mahu. So that's okay. But to be a gay woman or a lesbian was not. You had to take on the persona of a man, or of a man, like actually of a heterosexual man, putting socks in your underwears, binding the breasts, and taking on that energy of what a male's role is supposed to be. I didn't play into that, I didn't accept that. I just lived my life of who I was, loving women, being with women, but I was very angry. I was extremely angry and very militant, very aggressive. I was what at that time would be defined as an aggressive femme. Very hard. It's like, mess with me, why don't you? My sister, my son kind of turned against me. I didn't speak to my sister. My sister didn't speak to me for a year, even though she said, well, I knew you were gay. But still that family dynamics of, we all know gay people, but not in our family, was there. So I had to be who I am, irregardless of the course.
We would go to a club, and if it was predominantly white, Caucasian, sometimes they would tell us we're at capacity, so they wouldn't let us in. If we went for a group, as a group, even though it was free, we would be charged a cover charge. But
I feel like today even though there's more acceptance among the different races of women, I still think that just the information that white women and women of color have is so diverse and so different, and that therefore resulting in a lack of education, of services, of where to live, how to live. Yes, I still feel that way.
I'm at that age now where if I go and I want to go in, I'm going in, because we've earned it. Mm-hmm. We've actually earned the right to be our authentic selves.